This snack is supposed to be a trend of 2023, but when I searched in YouTube here to see how trendy it really was, actually it had been talked about 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and even 5 days ago. So maybe it's still trending. It's a snack that I can get behind as a menopausal woman, and if I was in perimenopause, I should have probably adopted this advice back then too. Old trend, new trend, this trend is the movement snack. My name is Tanya, and I went from being a registered health professional in the dental world to a holistic nutritionist who got really interested in mindful eating and giving up calorie counting. I like to talk about how we can live menopause unconfined by food rules and find what works for us. So if this is the kind of talk you want to have, give me a like, subscribe, hang out on my channel, and let's chat. Video is for education, information, and discussion. I'm just thinking about all of these trends and how they fit me as a menopausal woman, and I want to know if you think they fit you too. Okay, these movement snacks. Apparently they are for busy people, but if we are to incorporate movement throughout the day, sounds like this could be for anybody. And this can be anything from chair yoga to getting up and walking around the block, taking your dog for a walk, or if you're like me, I go out to my yoga mat in another room when I'm working on my laptop and do a few downward dogs. Now I also do other forms of exercise. I love cardiovascular exercise. Yeah, I know that's not trendy anymore either, but I used to teach fitness in the 90s, and it's very hard for me to let go of this mentality. Wait, I gotta show you something. Okay, you're coming into my basement where I have like a little workout set up. There's my bike, there's my weights, but look, I used to teach fitness in the 90s, and I still have my original step. What is this thing? Look at that, it's upside down, I know. This is Wesley. Perhaps I'm dating myself, but I gotta tell you, this thing comes in handy. Okay, back to what we were talking about, the movement snacks. So why do these movement snacks make sense to me? If you caught my last video where I was talking about my one little word or the little letter that you could use every day to improve your life, having these small little bits of movement fit in with that. I will link the video below, check it out. It's really about incorporating tiny things in your day to make your life better bit by bit. And if you can't get to a gym, if you don't have access to the gym, if you don't have gym equipment, you don't need any equipment to get in these movement snacks. A movement snack can be anything that makes sense to you, whether it's walking, stretching, doing a little bit of yoga, or dancing in the kitchen. In fact, I started a playlist for Monday to boost your mood. I think I need a dance playlist. Now, I think the snack thing fits because when you are in menopause and even perimenopause, you can have joint pain. Tell me if you have joint pain in the comments. Mine started in 2019, really suddenly. I'll have to do a video about that. But all of a sudden, I could not bend my knee. And I was a long time runner. I could not get down my front stairs, and I had a hard time sitting on the toilet. The crappy thing is that I went to a really well-known movement clinic here, and the guy just kind of laughed at me and said, well, yeah, you're 53. This is what happens. Really? Anywho, while I still love movement, I like to cycle with my friends in the summer. I go hiking. You can see I have a gym downstairs, and I do belong to a gym because I have to access the ability and the finances to do so. The snack thing really makes sense, and it feels good. We get down on ourselves for not doing what we used to when we were younger, and maybe even because we've never adopted an exercise program. So pulling in these little snacks throughout your day can get some movement in. And just think about it. If you did 3 snacks of 10 minutes every day, that's 30 minutes of exercise. That's a big deal. The one thing that I think could be misconstrued when it comes to the movement snacks, if you look online, hold on, look at this blog post with me. So this one post does talk about short bursts of exercise. I think some people might think that they got to get up from their desk and do like 20 jumping jacks, which with my body, without warming up, wait a minute, 1 jumping jack will probably hurt me. Point is, you don't just get up from your desk and go sprint around the block. It's movement that makes sense to you at your fitness level. And if you think of it this way, you don't have to give up your Netflix binging. You can just lay down on the floor and do some body weight exercises while you watch Yellowstone. You can do 10 minutes of floor exercises while you watch, what is the trending show right now? Pop it in the comments, because I don't know. I just finally watched Inventing Anna. It was really good. Movement snacks can also work with habit pairing. Maybe you're brushing your teeth and you're deciding to do a few squats and or some balancing exercises in the bathroom. Drives my kid nuts when I do that. So let me know in the comments below if you already incorporate the movement snack. Is this a trend that you can get behind? And Do you think it will feel just as good as going to the gym for an hour? Also, what kind of snack would you do? Just like the last video where I talked about improving our lives bit by bit every day with this one little word, you can do this with movement. Grab a pen and paper and write down 7 different things that you can do that get your body moving. Dancing, walking, stretching, yoga moves, riding a bike, walking the dog. That's 6. And you're on YouTube. You can look for anything on here that fits your fitness level. I have Sherry Jibb, linked below. We did a podcast episode about fitness in your 50s. I also love a few others. Julia Rappel, Yoga with Adrienne. There's a lot. And let's not forget the underrated walking in nature. So what will you do for your movement snack? I guess the question is, can you bring a snack while you're doing your snack? If you like this conversation and you'd like to have more, pop a topic below, like and subscribe to the channel. Come find me on Instagram and let's live these next years in menopause unconfined. And if you don't know how to do that, we're gonna figure this out together. Bye for now.